Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol MJNA. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several weeks worth of time, it's actually just the past 2 days broken down into 30-minute time slices. Been doing this analysis on a pretty routine basis, so that's where these red and green lines are coming from. But as it stands right now, I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of these lines. Sure, they pertain, but they're not really relevant. And from a presentation standpoint and not wanting to have a million lines all over the place that can cause clutter and confusion, want to try to keep this as clean as possible. And really, you know, the big thing right now going on is this a reversal? Is this still just a pullback? You know, are the bears in control? A lot of kind of uncertainty, and the easiest way that I like to use is just to keep an eye on the 200 period simple moving average, which is that pink line right there. Meaning, when does terminology-wise a pullback transition into being a reversal? I like to use the 200 for that. Meaning, the further and further the price separates below that pink line, that's just the stronger and stronger the evidence becomes. All right, this is no longer a pullback. This is a flat-out reversal, meaning the bears are back in control. So as it stands right now, I'm still going to give the advantage to the bulls because, to give credit where credit's due, they're doing a good job. They're maintaining right around that pink line. But like I said, going forward into tomorrow, if the price starts to separate, the further and further it gets away from that pink line, if it was like a court of law, that would just be like the evidence that, using the word pullback probably doesn't make any more sense. This is a full-blown reversal. So I'm still going to consider the current move right here, terminology-wise, a pullback. And this will make a little bit more sense before you call me crazy, because let's just take a look at the big overall chart. So ever since the price came back to life, back here, whenever that was, you can see that still if the price ultimately does build a higher base right here, when you look at where the previous base would be, well, that was right there. Then you look at the previous base, that was right there. You look at where it was before that, it was down there. So each one of those is stair steps from the big picture of things would still be an uptrend. Now, I fully realize that if you are a day trader and you bought right there or you bought right there and you wanted to sell within 7 seconds, then yeah, you could care less about all this. So, just again to reiterate, I am talking about the big picture perspective. So if you haven't kind of connected those dots, you definitely want to see the price stay right around that pink line going forward, because any sort of separation of the downside, at least in my opinion, is just the symbol and is the way that, all right, this is no longer a pullback, it is a reversal. But so far so good. The bulls are maintaining around that area, so we'll see if they can continue to do that going forward. One of the most popular questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together this free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then by all means click right there to get access to the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and like I say, it is free. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.